Welcome to the Wally Show. All the stuff we did not get to during the course of the show today. So today, a little bit of a faster cast. We are going to go into support drive tomorrow. So just the heads up. I do appreciate that people are like, oh my gosh, I miss you. We missed the Aftercast. I know we're going to do some damage to the Aftercast here for a little bit. A lot of it.
Yeah, podcast and Aftercast.
And I greatly apologize. I am so sorry. So here's what's happening. Just so you can prepare your hearts. And again, I'm so thankful that you want to listen to this stuff, and we do the show every day for you live after the show, just because people like it, and we're appreciative of that. But this last 2 months, I've had a lot of work travel and stuff, and then I was sick with my surgery. I didn't think that was going to be as bad as it was. You've heard the Aftercast. It was horrible. I'm like at 99% now. I feel great. So I'm thrilled about that. But so we go into support drive this next week. Okay.
Starting tomorrow, we go into support drive. That will go all through Friday and Saturday, then all through next week.
Right. And so then normally we would be back to normal.
Normally.
We usually have a couple days off after support drive, which Betty will still be taking. But I'm going to get on a plane on Saturday and I fly to Ireland on Sunday to be on set, hopefully, for the movie Drummer Boy for King and Country. They're shooting in Ireland.
He's going to be the little drummer boy.
I would love that. I think they're going to go with an actual child, not a little actor.
Darn.
So
he's going to be out all the next week following the support drive. Okay, so then you might be thinking, okay, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Gets worse.
It gets worse.
Then I fly. I had to amend my ticket because the Ireland thing got thrown in on me to say, hey, go see what you can get content-wise. And again, I'm trying to talk my way into the movie. So, that's going to take some work. And so I already had a second trip for a work thing that Betty and I are both going on. And so I come, instead of flying back home and then getting on a plane the next day to Orlando, my Ireland trip, I fly from Dublin to Orlando on that next Friday, and then I'm there all week for this other whatchamacallit, like Momentum. It's a conference for us.
So to wrap all that together in a pretty bow, that means this is our last podcast and Aftercast until June 1st.
Oh, gee, I am so sorry. Trust me, I feel bad. I do feel bad. Then it gets worse because I'll be back for like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, he'll be back for the first 2 weeks of
3 weeks.
Well, okay, we're going to be back full blown going.
Yeah,
first week of June.
Yeah.
Okay, then the 8th and the 9th, the next week we will be full blown. Now we go into a compassion drive
for 3 days.
For 3 days, the 10th through the 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're back for the next week.
We're back. Okay, but I have it down that you leave that Friday.
I do.
The 19th.
To Japan.
And
China.
Okay, so what that means for you is the month of June. You're going to have us all 5 days the first week of June. You're going to have us for the first 2 days of the second week of June. And you'll have us for the first 4 days of the third week of June. Okay, you're doing pretty good. Okay, but then after that, Wally is gone from June 19th through.
Yep.
And let's do a drum roll, please. July 27th. Yes, you heard me right. That means that he will be gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Okay.
Now, so I have to go do some work on myself.
Prepare your heart.
So I'm going to rehab / anger management. That's what I want Betty to tell people.
What he should be doing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want Betty to tell people. That's not true. Let the rumors fly. That'd be fun to speculate where I actually am. But you as potties know I am getting ready to start another contract here. So I got another 3-year deal. Very excited about that.
So that's the exchange. That's the exchange. If you want to look at it, be like, do I want Wally for another 3 years? If the answer is yes, then we have to deal with this 5-week.
But as part of that, I'm like, I need a break. I've done this for 20 years here straight, and I put a lot into this.
Yes.
And for me, going into like what will probably be my last 3 years here, I want to go get away, get my head right. Because and full disclosure too, like I'm coming in and doing Christian radio can be challenging, but I mean, it's a job and I love my job. But then there's even things that I'm still wrestling with inside of my own faith and then doing this every day. And I want to step out of ministry for a hot second to get my head right again, you know? And
I think that's healthy.
Yeah, and so that's kind of where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing. I'm going on vacation and stuff too, but like I just need to step away, and I want to do some soul searching stuff too and get back in so that when I come back, I'm all in for the next 3 years.
And hopefully by the time he gets back and we get back into the swing of things, we're going to have our new person here, our new producer up and going.
Yeah.
Also, too, I found this funny. So Wally, I think you know as Potties, you know that Wally's physical health takes a toll during support drives. And they're very taxing on him, very mentally, emotionally, physically, all the things, okay? So if he's going to sign this 3-year contract, that means, and I made sure that I reminded him of this, that means that he's also signing up for another 12 support drives, okay? Now, here's what's funny. If you have seen his desk in videos or posts, you may have noticed these little yellow tabs that hang off a shelf on the top of his desk. And what it is it's a physical representation of every support drive he had to go through before he got to the end of this contract. There is one
left
lone sticky
for tomorrow
sticking up there, okay? He was at the tail end of
done.
this.
I was out.
And then he just signed up for 12 more. He said that he can't bring himself to add 12 more little stickies up there. So me, because you know, Potties, I am a servant. I am the Lord's servant. I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm going to add those for you. I'm going to add your 12 little stickies.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do them at least while I'm gone. And so then I come back and at least they're there. Like my heart can't handle it. So on Friday of next week, I'll pull the last tab off. I'm getting on a plane the next day. So sometime in there, you feel free to put them up, but give me a hot second.
Okay. But you know, you have no one to blame but yourself.
You know what? You're right about that. And B, I'm happy that the company still, because it would be easy too, because I've done it for so long. I mean, I put in. You're not going to find a lot of other jocks that put in the time and the effort that I put in, so they get something for that. But it would be easy too, after you've had somebody for 20 years, to be like, well, let's make a change and stuff like that. So to the company's credit, them saying, hey, we still value what you do. We appreciate what you do. We know that you work hard. We want to continue this relationship. It's nice for me. Like, I love that. And I want to end on a good note. Like, I really do.
I also think the reason they're agreeing to this is for those 12 more support drives.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, let's be honest.
You're not wrong.
Let's be honest. Now, all that to say, too, you might be thinking, well, that's okay because Betty Rock will put together some Aftercast podcast. That would be great. However, I don't know what the new guy situation is going to look like. And so if it happens, what a blessing.
Here's what I would ask for you to do because my goal is to have this position filled before I leave. Like for June 19th. My goal would be that, because I want you to train this person, really get them up to speed on everything while we're gone.
Put the fear of God in them.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I want to come back to have a person that is really ready to go, because I'm going to come back ready to go. That time off, it will drive me crazy too, and I will be chomping at the bit to do new bits and new ideas. Yeah, and so I'm going to need this person to be running when I get here. So I would love for you to maybe, because the whole reason the Aftercast started was we had redone the show and we wanted to gel it quickly, and that's why we started doing the Aftercast, so that the on-air product would come together faster. And so I would love it if you and this guy did a couple short faster casts. Do 5 minutes, do 7 minutes.
Let him introduce himself.
Exactly.
Tell us a little something about himself. Yeah.
You kind of interview him, give him a story to talk about. The faster we can get this person up to speed for the on-air stuff, because I know they'll be fine off-air. The on-air is the hard part, but if you guys can click too, and you guys can get your chemistry down, then we've only got one person coming into that's got to get the chemistry worked out, and that'll be me.
And I'm also going to tell this person, I need you to do some research on what it's like to work with someone with ADHD.
Yeah.
And
Undiagnosed.
Well, definitely, though. It's a for sure thing. And also is an Enneagram 8 wing 7.
Yeah.
Hard 7.
Hard 7. Hard 8. So.
And when he's healthy, he goes to a 2.
I know. I'm great when I'm healthy. I'm a delight when I'm healthy. But what year was that?
A long time ago.
In this last 20 years, what was the healthy
I don't know.
year?
I don't think you choose to be healthy.
No.
You actively choose to be unhealthy.
I do. It's better for me, not those around me. But anyway, so there's all of the bad news, and I apologize. But now you're up to speed. You know what's going on, and just thank you. So let's get into some of the stuff we didn't get to today. There were people on Reddit that were talking about like social norms and that they've just stopped abiding by. And some of these were interesting to me. I went down through the list to see what I'm no longer doing that was the norm. Because how many times when you were a kid, eat 3 square meals a day, 3 square meals a day, gotta eat 3, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, most important meal of the day. And somebody's like, I no longer eat 3 meals a day at standard times. I just eat when I'm actually hungry without calling it a specific name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. If I abided by that, though, I think I would always think, I'm hungry.
Yeah, you always are.
Because I am.
Like, I find I go in phases. Like, if I get home from work at 12:30 and I'm working from home, it's really easy for me to like eat lunch. But if I don't get home till 1:30 or 2, then I won't eat lunch. And because I work through lunch here at the office, and then I'll just have an early, bigger dinner. But I don't really have breakfast very often either. Like I'm pretty much, I have like 1.5 meals a day. Like for example, yesterday I had a pudding cup for breakfast, some peanuts and raisins, and then for lunch at about 1:30, I had a sleeve of saltine crackers. That was my lunch. And then I had a little bit of spaghetti last night. Like that was my whole day. But it works. Like today I'm going to meet my wife early and we've got to return some stuff, blah, blah, blah. And we'll go to a big lunch today, but then I won't have dinner tonight. And I didn't have breakfast. So I'm literally eating about 1 to 1.5 meals a day. So I actually get that. Do you bring in breakfast a lot of days?
Yeah, I try to be healthy with my breakfast. Recently that hasn't been the case. And then I usually don't do a lunch. I usually do an early dinner situation. But it all depends on if I'm meeting like a friend or something later. Then or for lunch or for dinner. Yeah.
She met with the girls yesterday. Had 17 girls show up for her birthday.
Yeah, it was
that's
so
amazing.
Sweet.
I don't even know 17 people. Like that's amazing.
Well, they're all women at my church, and it was just so sweet of them to take the time to do it. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's another one. We're not having an expensive wedding. We bought a house instead.
Amen.
I think that is so much smarter than spending so much money on a day that you're never going to get back the money from, like in having a house. Like if Spencer and Haley, my daughter and son-in-law, he already had a house. Like if they didn't have a house, I would have said, why don't you do something really small and I'll give you the extra money for a down payment, on a house. I would have 100%
Is it cheaper over there than it is here?
In Ireland?
No, at their Florida home area.
Yeah, because he bought early when this era is developing like crazy now. He was smart. He bought early and out from Disney down a little ways. So he's going to make really good money on his house when he sells it. But it wasn't crazy expensive. So he bought it the right time and he bought well. He's a smart kid.
Smart.
Yeah, I know. My husband and I sleep in separate bedrooms. Is like the new norm that's being brought.
If I were married, because sleep is so important to me, I think that might be something I would do.
I hate it.
Because if he's a snorer or if he tosses and turns, sometimes I toss and turn.
Yeah.
That would drive me
you're an
nuts.
angel. You're a princess. You don't do anything wrong. You're fine.
Oh, thanks.
No, like there's been nights where my wife has been snoring so badly that I did go and sleep on the couch because I have to get up so early. And I don't want to disturb her and make her go. I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll just grab my phone and I'll go sleep on the couch. It's not a big deal. But then she's like, where were you? And I'm like, babe, you were snoring like a truck driver. So she's like, I was? I'm like, yeah, you were. And so then I don't mind that. But like, we got a king size bed because like we'd be in hotel rooms and she's in another zip code on these beds. And so she likes that space. So we got a king size bed and I don't like it being that far apart. Like,
really?
Yeah, I don't. And so I'm like, all right, it's fine. I like throw my arm out and then I have to like scoot over just to even remotely be able to touch her arm, Saying God bless you when people sneeze. That's something that people are saying are going by the wayside. They're like, why do we say that? I think it came about from like medieval times. You could say because it had something to do with like a spirit.
It was. It was something about like if you started sneezing, there was a plague or something going around, and I think maybe that was one of the first symptoms. And so if you started doing that, they would say, God bless you, because they really do mean
they want to bless you.
Yeah.
So you don't kill us all,
right?
Yeah, I'm hit or miss on it because sometimes I think it's embarrassing. Like I hate sneezing in public, and I just would rather it not be acknowledged.
The things that embarrass you in public are
right?
so random.
I know, and that's one of them.
And yet you always put your worst foot forward with everyone else.
Like sneezing in public, I absolutely hate. And so like when I sneeze in public,
that's
I
good
want it to go
know,
alone.
because the next time I'm with you and we're out in public and you sneeze, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh.
I know. I appreciate that.
How annoying.
So saying God bless you would be something that I only do randomly. And I think I need the Spirit to tell me when. Like sometimes, like when I hear somebody sneeze, every once in a while.
It's your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be like,
I don't know.
God bless you. So I really do. I take it on a case-by-case basis. One time somebody sneezed like way across this massive like store. And I'm like, God bless you.
Oh my gosh.
Just to be funny.
Hilarious.
And then this is one that I'm very much a man, but I sit when I pee. Because I mean, like they make urinals for a reason.
Honestly, that's probably more hygienic, because what I've heard of men's bathrooms,
disgusting,
nasty.
They are so bad. But I mean, the whole idea though too is like your hands are free now. Like you can scroll through your phone and stuff, which is so good. Oh, TikTok. So that's how I spend my time. All right, there you go. Those are the social norms. Lady Rock, it is your time to shine, and I'm not going to embarrass you or diminish your greatness with a weak segue. So you
can't remember what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So you just do your thing, girl.
Well, I'm talking about streaming services and how most of us don't have any platform loyalty.
Yes.
That it's pretty much effectively dead. Would you say that you're not very loyal to any streaming service, or is there one that you're like, no matter what, I'm keeping that one?
I just went through this in my mind yesterday about what can I get rid of, because we got rid of A-List, the AMC thing, and I thought, can I get rid of YouTube TV? But I'm like, what do we actually watch on that? And it's a lot of like all the 90 Day Fiancés, TLCs. I watch about 3 channels on my YouTube TV, but it's $80 a month. And then all my other streaming services. I could get rid of Hulu because I very rarely watch that. I could get rid of Disney Plus tomorrow. I never watch that.
But your daughter and your
my
wife
daughter and my
won't
wife
allow
do.
it.
Yeah. I would keep Netflix and YouTube TV, and I do like Apple TV. But now we're like, there's a couple shows we like on HBO Max, and we're like, now we got to order that. So
annoying.
I would like to get rid of Hulu. I would trade Hulu for HBO Max, but Hulu's bundled with my Disney, so I can't. It's like, dadgummit.
I have Peacock.
That's a good one.
Disney, Netflix, and I feel like there's one more that I have. Oh, Disney comes with Hulu, so I have that. Okay, so I have those 4. Now, I get Peacock because they have Dateline.
Right.
Well, I get Hulu and Disney because who knows if I'm going to be in a whimsical mood, first off. Then also Hulu has 2020.
Yep.
And then the other one, Netflix. Oh, it has Call the Midwife. And me and my mom are really into Call the Midwife right now. Now, the trick is that all of these, I paid for the no ads.
Yeah. You're spending more money. Yeah.
I could save about $30 because I did the math.
30 a month total?
30 a month if I went with the ad.
I just got my wife for Mother's Day a Kindle because hers is outdated. It's like it won't. And they even sent her a note. They're like, hey, sorry, you're not going to be able to do anything else on this anymore. We're just going to shut her down. And so I got her a new one, and I paid for the one that doesn't give you the ad on your home screen because that was always annoying. And then there was all these weird books that would pop up, and she's like, that's so annoying. I'm not reading these books. And they always had Fabio on the cover. I'm like, it might know your algorithm.
Yeah, but all that to say, like, especially when it comes to Gen Zers, they really don't have platform loyalty at all.
Yeah, they don't have loyalty to anything.
Well, that's true. But I think Gen Zers, as well as some millennials, I know I'm speaking from experience, we've been raised in where we're getting to, you don't really own anything.
You're the a la carte generation.
Right.
Honestly.
We're having to rent everything or have a subscription to everything. You don't really own something.
100%. That's your generation is that. And so, you wouldn't build brand loyalty to anything. They do it with jobs. You know, like jobs, everything is interchangeable. And the minute it doesn't make you feel great or your happiness diminishes, you get rid of it.
Right.
You know, and that I would be real interested to see divorce rates inside of younger generation. Because right now I think we hover right around 50-50, which is not good. But it would be interesting to see like the subsequent generations after Gen X and compare it to Gen X. Because I think Gen X went down from boomers. Like boomers just stayed together regardless of how much they hate each other. But like I think it went down from Gen X. I would bet it keeps going down. Like the number of divorces goes up, especially with generations that are taught so much about being happy. Then when it doesn't serve you, you get rid of it. I would love to see that number, like a set of those numbers or a study on that. 15 years into a generation, to see what that looks like. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand why they're not loyal to those things and that allow you to come in and out. The AMC one was interesting. When I dumped that, they go, that's fine, you can dump it, but you cannot come back in for 6 months. They had like a penalty clause. Every other one, you can dump it this month, pick it up next month or whatever.
I wonder why.
I think they're trying to keep you in where you go, oh shoot, that's a whole 6 months. I can't they don't want people going in for like the summer and getting movies when there's a lot of movies. They're trying to keep you all year long when you don't have a lot of great movies, because movies go in cycles, and so I think that's why they do it. It's really smart, slightly evil, but really smart to do it that way too. So, all right. Well, what do you got for birthdays? Do you have anything? Are we gonna have a birthday? I do,
and I'm actually gonna do all of our May birthdays.
Oh,
we don't have any June ones.
Really?
So
crazy.
I don't know.
All right.
So, anyways, okay, here we go. Jamie wants to wish her son Christopher a happy birthday.
Christopher!
He's turning 2 and is such a happy, smiling little boy. Tashana wants to wish her beautiful daughter Ella a happy birthday, saying she's full of energy and joy. Mom, Dad, Abigail, and Hattie want to wish Charlotte a happy birthday. Charlotte likes dogs, puzzles, going to our co-op to hang out with friends, theater, and TV shows.
Oh, good for her.
We've got Lily, who said Orlando, someone very special.
Ooh, read between the lines. Okay.
Said Orlando is so patient, has the kindest heart and soul I have ever met.
Friend zone.
Interesting.
Friend zone Orlando. No.
Stop it. Jennifer wants to wish her daughter Emily a happy birthday. Emily loves running and playing her violin.
Oh, okay. Violin is one of those instruments. I would love to be able to play it. And it seems like it's not that hard, but it's really, really difficult.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't even try. Claire wants to wish her brother Isaiah a happy birthday. Say a high school graduation shout out, actually.
Nice.
Oh, Isaiah, congratulations.
Feels so good, man.
He loves NF and 21 Pilots.
Oh, both great bands.
Awesome.
He has good taste in music.
Let's see. A question. Okay. Oh, well, someone is asking when. This one is from Jennifer. She wants to know, when are you going to do a cover album of your Striperized songs? We all love them, and we would buy the album in an instant.
I've had people ask me about that. I think the thing with it is just like we talked about with the millennials and Gen Z and stuff. It's no one owns anything anymore. Like, I don't own any music anymore.
You could put it on a streaming service,
that would be the only way to do it. And then, I'd make about a cent on it, which I don't care. Like the content that we do here, this Aftercast, for example, I have never made a dime off this Aftercast. There are people with 20 million downloads of an Aftercast that would actually make money off of this thing. All of our YouTube views, all the things that we do, Betty Rock and I, we don't make a single cent off of any of this stuff. And we've never really pushed to. Like, for me, what we do is we create content that hopefully people like, and so I think streaming, that might be the best way to handle that. Like all the parody songs that I've done, I would like to go back through and redo a bunch of parody songs. One of my ideas was to a bunch of the parody songs that I did about other artists' music is to go back and have them record them, because I'd much rather do that.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool.
If they'd be up for it,
yeah. But they're not all going to do it. Like, Tell Me About My Cheez-Its by Ann Wilson. She did not want to do that song.
Maybe that's a good call.
I don't think so, but I could have made her very successful. But because that song was about her brother dying, and so then it felt dismissive to her pain, which it wasn't meant that way. You get
it, right?
I don't, because I mean, it's been time.
Wally, he doesn't mean that.
I do kind of.
Oh my gosh, I was trying to help.
I know you were. I can't help myself. No, like for me, I get it on a certain level, but then I also understand like when you do something, it can be kind of cathartic or help you work through it with humor as well. But I get why it's such a sensitive song. And why
you though?
Not really.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, she turned me down. My favorite one was with Torrin Wells, and we had Torrin do it live about Gavin being short, and he's like, "I'm so sorry," but he did it, and I absolutely loved that.
He did it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And Tasha Layton, look what you've done. That the one about getting a bad haircut. She came in here and really just crushed it live. And so that to me would be a fun version of an album kind of thing. Who does the Crocs song that I get up out of that?
Oh,
get 'em
that's
Crocs
like
today.
Elevation Worship or something.
Oh yeah, I don't think they would do it.
Or maybe it was Maverick City.
Maverick City. I don't remember. Get them.
Anyway,
get some Crocs today.
Let's. Do you want to do weekend plans since this is the last one?
Weekend plans. It's pretty easy. Support Drive Church.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, don't forget.
We have to work on Saturday.
You gotta be here. You gotta be here, kid. Yeah. I'm actually gonna start painting my bathroom because like I had the guys do all the tile and stuff, and it's done, and they're gonna bring the glass in like in a week or two. And so it's almost done, but now I'm going to paint because I didn't want to pay somebody to paint. I'd already paid enough. And then like, oh, hey, I can have my painter come over. I'm like, oh, great. And I thought he was like, just have his painter come over. And he's like, oh, and it'll be this much money. I'm like, and I told him, I said, dude, I've spent so much money on this. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I can paint.
Yeah.
I hate painting, but I'll paint.
You'll do it for that.
100%.
Yeah.
If it had been like a little cheaper, I might not have because I hate it that much.
Oh my gosh.
But I think that's what my weekend's going to look like. And I still have to put the faucets in because those weren't part of the deal. So, but that is kind of a fun thing. Like I'll
give you something to do.
I'll enjoy that. I like tinkering and learning things, so I'm good. What about you?
I'm gonna go see The Devil Wears Prada. And probably grab dinner afterwards with some friends.
Tomorrow?
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
I'm probably gonna grab lunch tomorrow after Support Drive with a friend.
Because I always start my weekend on Friday night. I try to do something fun. Yeah. I think we're doing a game night Friday night. Because I like to do something fun. And then during the week of Support Drive, I like to go out and do something fun or unusual just to kind of get my mind off of it, and just recharge a little bit. And so I got to make my plans for that kind of stuff. I need to get back out on my bike, too. I got to get my cardio. I ran up the stairs the other day. I'm like, oh my goodness. I felt like my lung was coming out my nose. So I got to get back on that. But anyway, all right. Well, that's going to have to do it for your Aftercast for a while. And I'm so sorry. I apologize as I say that. But thank you for being a potty. And please don't forget about us. We'll be back.